Good afternoon, sir. My name is CHONG KAR CHUN. My matric number is A20A1304, and I'm from L1. Today, I would like to present an answer for these three questions. The first question is, what do you understand by the term management? Explain the four management functions implemented in T-Life to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of their employees, processes, projects, and organizations. The first function is planning. Planning means setting an organization's goal and significant how to attain them. Furthermore, planning involves choosing missions and objectives and the action to realize them. It requires decision-making or choosing future courses of action from among alternatives. In this case, the CEO, Brian Lu, he plans to change the brand's name from Chatime to T-Life because Look Holding was apparently using raw materials that were not part of the determined recipe to produce its drinks. The second function is organizing. A manager's organizational skills can help to ensure a company runs smoothly. From establishing internal processes and structures to knowing which of the employees or teams are best suited for specific tasks. Value organization to be agile enough to take on anyone and bring all his workers into an inclusive training module. Through 7-day training program, there is less worry over trainee dropouts because the amount of time invested in the trainees is minimal in comparison to the past program of 28 days. The third function is leading. Managers may function as a leader even during small personal interactions by modeling supportive, encouraging, and motivational qualities. Brian Lu admitted leadership role is needed for every business to ensure the business through the right way and the business might incomplete without a good leader. The fourth function is controlling. Controlling organizational resources is to ensure all of the above functions, which is planning, organizing, and leading, are working towards the success of a company. Managers should consistently monitor their employee performance, quality of work, and the efficiency and reliability of completed projects. The second question is identify the top management at Look Holdings Sendirian Berhad. Explain 10 roles that the top level managers execute. The first role is figurehead. Managers produce the duties such as welcoming official visitors, signing legal documents, and head of the organization or strategic business unit or department. Brian Lu vises his business by taking the opportunity to expand his business by opening up several branches. He also planned to open up a new branch at gas station. Chatime currently has 106 branches after 3 years of operation. By the end of the year, he also targeted to open 127 branches across the country. The second role is leadership. For me, it's necessary to have leadership by a manager. Leadership includes hiring, training, motivating, and disciplining employees. For example, Brian's team certainly work hard and work smart to derive the meaning from big data to make wisest business decisions by leading. The third role is lesson. As a leader or manager of the organization or unit, they must perform the functions of motivation, communication, encouraging team spirit at their own company. This role also requires the manager to interact with other managers outside the organization to secure favors and information. The fourth role of top manager is monitoring. The manager accepted the information concerning internal and external events so as to gain understanding of the organization and its environment. Manager mostly collect information in verbal from often as gossips, hearsay, speculation, and through grapevine channels. The fifth role of a top manager is disseminator. Manager has to disseminate the information he collects from different sources and through various means after manager disseminates the information. The manager will play an important role in disseminating the information to his subordinates. When they didn't contact with another manager of the company, for example, Brian shared the new name was to emphasize to his customer that tea is our life by naming the brand's name is Tea Life. The sixth role is spokesman. Manager also discharge a spokesperson role when they present the organization to outsiders. Manager is required to speak on behalf of the organization and transmit information about organization's plan, policies, and actions. The seventh role of manager is entrepreneurial. Manager is a creator and innovator when as the entrepreneur. Furthermore, manager should have new ideas, initiates new projects, and initiates the development projects. The eighth role of managers is disturbance handler. As an interruption handler, managers take corrective action to respond to previously unforeseen problems. Disturbance handler role gives the managers as the involuntary responding to pressures. For example, the boba from bubble tea caused cancer. When the issue finally bounced its way in Malaysia, it became a huge crisis which affected tea life, and they had to make a public press conference to do some control to explain the quality between its different. The ninth role of manager is resource allocator. Managers are responsible for allocating human, physical, and monetary resources accordingly, setting up a time schedule for the completion of an operation and approval of expenditure on a particular project are the functions which the managers performs in the role of resources allocator. Last but not least, the role of manager as negotiator. The manager represents the organizations in imaging and arranging with outsiders and insiders in order to gain advantage of his own units. The third question is why innovation is important to CEO Brian Lu's job, and describe how technologies change the way managers work today. Brian Lu always reminds us the business for people is driven by people. Innovation brings advantage for business for giving them more room for improvement. Technology changes the manager that works today. It's changed the management's tools and strategies. Using the right tools or strategies to help the employees to recognize and approve new ideas and practices, especially in today's digital workplace, where employees live in a noisy environment where competing priorities are continuously being communicated. Besides that, technology also making business operation more productive because machine is quicker and faster than human, and it can also prevent mistake happening. In addition, technology also enabling remote working. Technologies nowadays has enabled remote working, teleconference, and co-working place, which has completed reshaped the modern workplace. Cloud technologies and improved IM systems have helped the employees to work from anywhere with a click of the mouse. Video conferencing has made it possible to coordinate with the best employees no matter where we are. I think that's all for me. Thank you.